Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again. Hi.
We're Orange Stove Cover. This is Denis Navarro, famous kazoo player.
Mr. Kazoo.
That's what he's famous for.
I always blow my thing out here.
Oh.
That's what makes Denis unique.
Unique. Okay, go ahead.
And he's a psychologist.
Right.
And this is Rich Kensinger. He's more of a singer, and he's a social
I
worker
know
and
there's-
researcher.
Yeah, researcher.
And he's part of Orange Stove Cover. I'm
Right.
Steve Hand, psychologist and kazoo player.
Right.
And we're going to do a little something different today.
Yeah, really different.
We are going to talk about some theme shows, the songs from shows, TV shows.
Sitcoms.
Sitcom.
Some jingles, right? Sitcoms. And from the past, from long ago. There are probably some from recent history, but these are from a long time
Well, these
ago.
are from the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're going to play them for you one at a time, and we play along with the kazoo, and let us know what you think about it.
And you try to guess that tune.
Guess the tune. Here we go.
I think there's even a harp in there. Briefly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in 1 minute.
Grand finale. Oh, my
Okay.
goodness.
Okay, guess that tune. We'll give you 5 seconds.
I'll give you 6.
10 seconds.
Okay.
It is
No
I Love
idea.
Lucy. I Love Lucy.
Lucy.
Lucy
Lucy.
show.
Desi Arnaz.
Desi and Lucy.
Lucy.
What'd you think of that theme song, Rich?
I like the show. The theme song just doesn't grab me. I'm not even going to rate it.
Okay.
I just,
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you watch it a lot as a child?
Watched it a lot because she was so humorous. And his band, at times the band that he had, the Cuban band he had, was really good in the background. Yeah, but she was the star of the show.
Yeah.
And then who was her partner, her female partner? Do you remember?
Viv, was it
Viv.
Viv.
Yes, Viv.
Yes.
Yes.
And I don't know her real
So
name.
I don't know how to rate. Well, Viv, I think is a start first name.
Yeah, that's
I
a
don't think
start.
it was a stage name, was it?
No. She
Okay.
was good. She was
Vivian
funny, too.
Vance.
Vivian Vance.
I mean, I actually remember that. Did you know they didn't like each other?
no.
Well, first of all, Lucy insisted that the neighbor had to be less attractive than her. And,
Well, that happened.
and,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
Fred had to be older and kind
And
of
he
dumpy.
was. Yeah.
And nobody liked Fred on the show.
No, he was grumpy.
He was a grumpy
He was a
guy.
grumpy
But that
old
was
man.
his role.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of balanced out the show just a little bit.
A little bit of trivia. William Frawley was also on one other show at one point. He played the neighbor.
And what's he famous for?
He was on My Three Sons
Oh,
as the housekeeper.
Okay. What did you think of this song, that I Love Lucy?
I
theme
like that song. I'm going to give it a 95.
Okay.
It picks up my spirit. Well, we talked about that. Reminds me of like Stovermont on vacation with my family, and we're getting up in the morning and we turn the TV on in our little cabin in Stovermont, and the Lucy Show comes on.
Oh,
The old
Denis.
Lucy Show. I mean, I went right back there when you played that.
Imprinted it
See,
immediately.
I think this is part of the research that you've done, is when we associate these songs with experiences.
Correct.
And this happens to me more with these TV show jingles than it does with, whether I
Well, when
like
we're
a certain
a little bit younger, we're more likely to imprint it.
Right.
Yeah, and TV, at least for us, we didn't have a TV until I was maybe 10 years old. So once it happened, man, TV was like, whoa, this technology, right? And the shows were usually light and easy, funny, good acting,
Yeah.
Two funniest episodes. I think it's well thought of.
The
one
cookies.
Where, the what?
The cookies.
The conveyor belt.
Something like
Very
conveyor
good,
belt.
Rich. Very good.
Yeah.
They can't keep up with it. That was
So
top
they
one.
start eating it.
They're putting it in their bra. The other one was where she's stomping the grapes.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
And then she gets
I
in this
can
huge
visualize
fight.
that.
Was totally,
I can
I heard
see
that was
that.
totally they were supposed to stop the race. They get in a fight, and they actually kept filming it. That was not supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
They get in a wrestling match. They're like stomping.
That's
they're
great.
competitively
Oh, my
stomping.
gosh.
That's great.
That's good trivia.
Spontaneous.
A little bit of trivia.
Yeah.
The show was on from 51 to 57, and it was groundbreaking. The Desilu Studios, the use of cameras, lighting, the sets, it was groundbreaking, and that was used like Danny Thomas. All these people, they learned from that,
era.
and that studio. Even after that show went off, that
Uh-huh.
studio was groundbreaking.
Absolutely.
51 to 57, though.
Wow, I must have watched a lot of reruns.
I was born in 51, so I would have probably not watched the first episode.
Were you a child of Lucy?
I was a child of the universe, and I
Okay.
always will be.
Well, I really like that. I'm going to give that. I don't know what to give it. I think it was. I liked it.
Well,
Yeah,
give it a
you're right.
number.
I'll give it a 90.
Okay.
Oh,
Because I like
Stevie,
hearing
that's-
it. It makes me feel a bit better for
There
whatever
you
reason.
go.
Okay.
Good.
It's
Good.
catchy. It's short.
It's good.
We're going to move on to the Donna Reed show.
Oh, you weren't
I'm
supposed to-
sorry, but they never would have
Cover your
guessed.
ears.
They never would have guessed.
Okay.
Ready?
Here comes.
Here we go.
Unless they were born in our era, they wouldn't
No.
know this. And our un-American audience wouldn't know this.
No,
A little
no.
louder, a little louder.
Boy, this is a pretty
It's
violin.
really
man.
pretty. It's- This is very professional.
Yeah, it is.
You can't be unhappy with this.
I agree.
I mean,
I agree.
lift your
Yeah.
And
spirit.
it's light.
Yeah, this is moving me. Previous than the previous one.
Goosebumps.
Not near, but it could almost. It could be. It's close. Pair of goosebumps. Close.
All right. 1 minute and 1 second.
It's pretty.
Very pretty.
Yeah,
Rich,
I liked it.
Rich, what do you
Rich.
think?
I'm gonna give it a 98.
Right.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, that
98,
moved
yeah,
you.
yeah, it
All
moved
right.
me, yeah.
All right.
Light and easy, yeah. Not, the show, by and large, in the background, maybe not so much, but what
Uh-huh.
they presented was very, very entertaining.
Okay.
Okay?
Dennis?
All these songs and all these shows were classic 1950s, early
Mm-hmm.
1960s America, middle America. Nothing.
Good.
You talk about not racially. I mean, it was all the
It was an
classic
escape.
middle class American white families.
Or the fantasy of that,
Yeah,
everything's going
Oh,
on.
But it
I
was
think
the
that- I think
presentation.
that was how things were like.
Yeah,
Like you got
I
in
think
trouble
it-
at school
yeah.
for putting gum under the desk.
Oh,
You
yeah,
weren't
yeah.
getting in trouble for
Good.
bringing
Yeah.
a gun or
Yeah, right.
smoking pot. So,
There
but
you
I think
go.
it did mirror the 50s were unbelievably peaceful and nice. I think.
It's true.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
I was born in 47, so that's when we didn't have a TV
Right,
for a few
post-war,
years.
just
but
post-war.
Once
We had a
that,
radio.
just once that broke out, it was light and easy. And I think it was easier to make that transition from the Greatest Generation to lighter and easy because
Mhm.
World War II was so
That was
painful.
huge, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I think that I'm thinking then that created opportunities for light and easy.
Mhm.
We needed that.
People were more
period of-
relaxed naturally, and
Yes.
they were
Yes.
more receptive to
Yes.
that.
And Donna Reed was very pretty.
Okay. I don't remember the show hardly at all. I mean, I really hardly remember it, but
Well, you were very young.
You
I
were
like the
younger than
theme
us, though.
yeah, I'm a year younger.
Hmm.
But I did like the song. It was relaxing. It was positive. I'm giving it a 90.
Okay.
Wow, Stevie, you are in a roll into the 90s.
Mhm.
I'm very, very impressed.
Did you give it a rating?
Yeah, I gave it. Oh, I'll give it a 100. But it was
Okay.
a very circumscribed, particular part of the world, and not
Mhm.
descriptive of the entire world.
Yeah.
Sure.
So if you're watching from
but
another
this is what
country-
people were watching. This is what sold commercials.
Yeah, it's
back
probably
then.
still being watched.
Yeah, somewhere.
We're going to do another one. I'm not going to say the name of it, but I'm sure you probably can guess. Here it is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh,
Yeah.
my.
Hey, what's the name? Wait, we'll give you 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
I Dream of Jeannie.
Very good.
And did
she
you,
was-
after
she's-
watching Jeannie, did you actually dream of her?
She was very pretty.
Very pretty, right? And she showed a little midriff.
Well,
and-
I think the first couple seasons they made her
They
cover
covered
that,
it, yeah.
and then they let her have that open because of the regularly.
I think that's when I started really enjoying it, even at a young age.
So you did watch, and you continue to watch the reruns.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
That's what you do all
usually
day.
very light and easy, funny.
Yeah. You like the show.
Did you know it was not filmed in Cocoa Beach, but that's where you think it is. And if you go to Cocoa Beach, there's a whole series of roads and stuff that you can pretend.
Oh.
Yeah. Like I think it's I Dream of Jeannie Way or something. I know somebody who goes to Cocoa Beach a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because he was supposed to be an astronaut, remember?
And there's a
That's right.
psychiatrist in there, Dr. Bellows.
Dr. Bellows, who
Uh-huh.
never caught it.
Wow.
Never caught it.
He was funny. That was funny. How did you like the song?
Oh, I like the song. I'm going to give it a 98. And what's the name of I Dream of Jeannie? What's her name? Come on, here's good for you.
Barbara Eden.
Barbara Eden. Is she still alive?
Yes.
How old is she? That's good.
I'm going to
trivia.
say 85.
I'm gonna say 88.
We'll find
Is
out.
she still hot coming out of that
She's
jar?
still pretty.
Or coming out
Barbara
of
Eden.
Well, she's hot when she's in that little
Oh,
bottle
yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah.
She's 94.
Wow.
94.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that's pretty darn good for 94.
She's living the good life.
She is.
Okay.
Like we are.
Yeah. Yes.
So-
Yeah.
And we're younger. We have a few more years to live.
We have a lot of more years.
Did everybody give it a rating?
I'm going to give it a 93. I really like the song.
Okay.
I think it's catchy. I think it's. It just got lodged in my memory. I can recognize it anytime. I
Mhm.
like the show. It's funny. What do you think?
Deeply imprinted, 99.
Wow.
For me, deeply imprinted. Again, at around my age, I started realizing when we were growing up, girls didn't matter. It was all dudes, man, all hanging out. And then once the girls in the neighborhood began to turn into their teenagers, like, where the hell have they been? So, but she gave me like a little, oh man, this is what I have to look forward to.
Yes.
Right?
So that
So
was
that's
very
what-
positive.
Yeah, it's very positive.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is her on her birthday, on her 94th birthday.
Aw.
Wow.
Now that's her, and there's her. That's pretty good.
Okay,
for
that's really
94
good.
years.
Well,
Yeah.
she looks happy too.
She might come to our show one of these days. We've got a call into her.
Mhm.
Her and
She'll teleport.
she'll teleport like that guy in Trump's government.
Anthony Nelson. Major Nelson.
Major Nelson.
But watch the show too. All
Okay.
right, this is
Okay.
gonna be the next one here, the next theme song, and here it is. Hey,
That's cute.
all
That's
right.
a very upbeat song.
I loved it.
Cute
Here-
show.
Who's
really
still
cute.
alive? Here's the question. Oh wait,
okay.
guess the show. Oh,
Gilligan's Island.
they kind of gave it away. Who's still alive of the cast?
Okay.
No idea. For me,
Uh,
no idea.
Bob Denver.
No. Oh my God, long time ago.
The Professor.
No.
No, he was older even on the show.
Yeah, they were old on the show.
Yeah.
Oh, and certainly not the millionaire and his wife. They're
No,
not. They're not.
Jim Backus and
Tina Louise.
Tina Louise is still alive, 92,
Wow.
still dateable.
She and Jeannie
Yeah,
kind of
she's-
know each other, I wonder? Back in
I
that
don't-
era?
I don't know. That's a good
Oh,
question.
that's a very good question.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
maybe
they're-
you could
they-
find that out.
Yeah, they could groove that era.
Yes.
She's pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Is she the only one alive?
She's the only one still alive. Of the
And
original
Marianne
cast.
is not. Then.
Marianne just passed away within the last couple of years.
No.
Who I thought was cuter than Tina Louise.
She was
wasn't
cute. She
considered a
wasn't
model.
pretentious either.
No,
I
she-
liked her better than I liked.
Right.
Tina
She
Louise.
didn't present herself. She just existed.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, good analysis.
Gilligan! That's what the skipper would always say.
Oh,
Good.
yeah.
Good
Gilligan!
analysis, guys. Yeah.
Is there anyone really named Gilligan?
I don't know.
Not that I know of, but
Maybe after the show, someone named their kid
Maybe.
Gilligan. I would think, you know. I really loved it. It was like one of my favorite shows. I think it's a great
It's
song
really
because
cute.
it tells a story
Yeah.
of how it started,
Yeah.
and I think it's catchy. I'm going to give it a 95.5.
Okay. Another memory.
Okay.
Parents would go out to dinner, and Gilligan, this would be on, and Jerry and I, my brother, would make little cheesesteaks. My mom would allow us to make little sliced cheesesteaks with cheese on it. We'd make that, go downstairs and watch Gilligan's Island
Oh.
in our naughty pine basement. So that's
what do you
That's
mean
a
naughty?
good-
How do you spell
very
naughty?
naughty. Naughty.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought,
Naughty
Dennis.
pie.
Not K-N-O-T-T-Y.
I give it a 98.
98. Nice. Okay, Rich.
It was fun, light and easy. Again, a break from, I think, a spillover from World War II and The Greatest Generation. We needed light and easy. and we got a lot of it.
Yeah.
We got a lot
Yeah.
of it. So I'm gonna give it 99.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
you're right. I think it's, sometimes we all have a fantasy. What would it be like living on an island with a group of people, or even by yourself or a few other people? You know.
Oh, you got to be with some other person.
In a darker.
Not like
Gilligan's-
Tom Hanks. What he
Right.
did. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
If they redid Gilligan's Island, it would be darker. And after like the 5th time that he messed up and that they did get off the island, they would have killed him. They would have had to have. I mean, why did they put up with this for like 6 years? He kept ruining their escape.
Dennis.
So I think that would be a darker Gilligan's Island.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
The
Well,
death of Gilligan.
let's go. Did you give a rating on it?
I give it a 98.
Yeah. Okay, let's go
Here we
to
go.
this one.
Guesses. We're not telling you.
Not telling you. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, fun again.
Rich?
Fun, light, and
What do
easy.
you think?
Another 98. Fun and light.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I liked it. I think the crew really, the actors really actually blended well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they had a little bit of tension sometimes. Yeah, but to be on an island, that would be interesting. So yeah, 98. Yeah,
Okay.
it brings back good memories.
Yeah, I thought the music itself, I think, was not as complex as some of the other ones.
Right.
But still upbeat and
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
wacky,
exactly.
just like the Munsters. We were wacky kind of a group of people.
Yes, yes,
Um,
yes.
So I had a lot of good memories watching the
Mhm,
show.
mhm.
Just it was funny. So I'm going to give it a 90.
A 90.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 94. And guess, once again, who's the only remaining actor?
The
that's
kid,
still
the
alive?
little
The
boy.
kid, what was his name? That's a
I
good
can see
trivia.
his face with the split
Here, I'll
dark
show you his
hair.
face. I'll show you his face.
Oh, wow.
This is
Okay,
him,
what was him?
in a kind of a weird show. But that's him now.
All right.
Wow.
What's his
Eddie?
name?
Eddie.
Was it Eddie?
Eddie Munster?
No, his name is Butch Patrick in real life.
Okay, but
I
Eddie
think it was
was
Eddie
Eddie
on the show.
Munster.
Yeah.
Uh,
72 years old. He's not that old.
No.
I mean, he's,
Yeah, and I'm older than
oh,
he
no,
is.
Yeah.
wow.
But he probably still does Comic-Con and stuff like that. He
That's
probably still does
excellent.
shows.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
excellent.
Well, all these shows are pretty popular, probably on YouTube or
At least for our
streaming services.
generation. For
Yes,
our generation.
nostalgia.
Oh wait, Pat Priest is still alive. The pretty girl.
Oh, is she?
She's 89. So
Oh,
there were 2
okay.
people still
Oh,
alive.
two
I'm
people.
So
sorry,
is there
Couple
some
on.
connection with beauty, and you keep that beauty well into your 80s and 90s?
That's an
maybe?
interesting.
Well,
question.
many actresses, I would think, it's highly valued to make yourself keep looking good.
Mhm.
Physical
Take care of
appearance.
yourself. Take
Yeah,
care of
yeah.
yourself.
So they,
Right.
they
Mhm.
have
Good.
access, first of all, to money, which can
Mhm.
buy plastic surgery
Right.
and treatments.
Good.
and
And
all
the
that.
best
The
nutrition
best of the best.
and a personal trainer.
Yeah.
PT.
So I think there is a
Excellent.
correlation.
Nice. Yeah, good.
Mhm.
Stevie.
I think
all
people
right.
can overdo it, though.
Yeah.
Can't
Be
they?
careful. Be careful.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
how about the three of us? Are we going to eventually get into our 90s and have some of that done to us?
I have
No,
Botox. I have
I'm
my
not
hands
gonna
done.
Both,
I
okay.
have Botox.
I
on
got
my
my
hands.
face replaced.
Did you have it?
It's not my face.
I got my brain replaced.
Can you get a
Oh, that's
refund?
I got my
Steve?
brain.
Can you get a refund?
Yeah, within
Yeah, because it didn't
1
go
year.
too well.
No.
Your
Well-
one ear is kind of off.
Oh, that's all right. I can
Well,
still
tell us
hear.
what you think.
Yes.
This was a little bit different.
Obviously, this is fun for us.
Yeah.
Obviously.
It's fun for you.
'Cause
If
we
you
grew
have
up
some
with this.
ideas,
Mhm.
let us know.
Oh, please, we want your input. We
Yeah.
want your ideas. We want, suggestions about who to. Yeah.
If you see BTS, tell them we're waiting
Yes, we're
for them
waiting
to show up.
Yeah.
Well, they're
Open
waiting
invitation.
to meet us too. They want to finish their tour and they want to come into our studio.
They do. I know they do. So. All right. We'll
Okay,
see you next
guys.
We'll
time.
see you next time.
Subscribe.